hope your bodies are feeling great today. So today is day 19. So today we're looking at Pilates for upper body toning. So again, going through a series of exercises today that help strengthen the upper body and to tone the upper body as well. Okay, so just listen to your bodies, so do what feels right for you, and again, take it down a level if needed. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to start in a seated position, just to warm up the shoulders, the shoulder blades before we start. So if you just come into a seated position, and again, remember, grab whatever you need to be comfortable in a seated position, so block, cushion, or come into a high kneeling position. So what we're going to do, just going to take your arms out to the side, and then when you're ready, just going to inhale, and you're just going to lift your arms straight above the head. And as you lift your arms above the head, just lift your eye line up, and then exhale to rotate and push your arms back down. So you're going to inhale to lift, and exhale to lower. And again, breathing in, and breathing out. Good, just two more. And last one. Good, now we're going to add on to that. So now we're going to take your arms back above the head. And now this time, interlace the fingers. Place your hands around the back of the head. Bring your elbows in so you can see in the corner of your eyes. I'm just going to do a shoulder shrug here. So lift your shoulders up and try and keep those arms still. And then lower the shoulders back down to release. Keep the hands interlaced as you lift your hands above the head. And then unclasp to bring your arms back down. Okay, and then repeat again. So you're going to inhale to lift, exhale, place the hands, inhale, shrug, exhale to drop, inhale, lift the hands up, and exhale to come down. And again. Good, one more time. Well done. And your arms to rest. That's it. Okay, so now we're going to come to 4-point kneeling. So if we come to all fours when you're ready. So just bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, but then you're just going to sit back into a resting position. So you're going to tuck your toes under, and then just reach and stretch your arms forward as much as we can. So we're going to start by just coming into a full plank position. So when you're ready, we're going to come forward, and then you're going to come into a half plank first. So you want to feel your shoulders are over the wrist, head and neck is in line, and then you're just going to lift your knees away from the floor. Then you're going to drop your knees back down and then sit back into a resting position. Okay, and then repeat. So you're going to breathe out, and then breathe in, and then breathe out, and then breathe in. Good, now we can keep doing this and stick with this level. Or this time, take it up a bit by coming into your plank position. And then from there, just push back. So push the hips up and you come into that inversion. And then coming forward into the plank. And then resting your knees down. And then sit back. And then repeat again. So coming forward. And then lift. And then lower into a plank. Bend your knees. And sit back. And again. Good, one more time like this, and again. This time, if you can, so come into a plank position, but don't come all the way back down this time. So we're going to hold ourselves up, and then from there we're going to push the hips up again, and then come back down into your plank, and then again. So we're going to inhale and lift, and exhale to lower, and then again. So you're going to breathe in, and then breathe out. And breathe in, and breathe out. Good, just two more. Last one. Good, for your last one, you're going to come into your plank position, and then we're going to lower ourselves down to the floor. So from here, either bring your knees down, and then lower yourself that way, or stay in your plank, and then come down, all the way down towards the mat. Good. Okay, now I'm going to come up into some extension of the upper spine. So come up onto your elbows and forearms. and draw the belly button in and send that pubic bone down towards the floor. So again, to work the upper body, what we're going to do, again, there is an option here to keep your knees on the floor, but what we're going to do is going to press your feet down into the floor, and we're going to draw the belly button in. We're going to press away from those elbows and forearms, and we're going to allow your head and neck to drop forward. Inhale and hold, and then exhale, we're going to come back down, and then come back into your extension. Okay, and then repeat again. So you're going to take a breath in, and breathing out, press your hands down, press your forearms into the floor, draw the belly button in, inhale and hold, and exhale to come down. Now I'll just demonstrate this with the knees down, so you don't have to lift the knees away. So again, same thing, keep the knees on the floor, and lift up, and then come back down to your extension. Okay, and then again. Okay, last time. Well done. And then from there, just come all the way down to the floor, to the mat. And now just take your arms back behind you. So palms facing up to the ceiling. And just going to come into an extension of the spine. So you're just going to draw the belly button in. You're going to brush your nose forward, lift the head away. And then when you get to the top, we're going to hold this position. So you're going to hold onto the abdominals, working those back extensors, and you're going to inhale, reach your fingertips back towards your feet and make your arms as long as you can as you lift those arms up above the mat, and then you're going to lower back down. So you're just going to inhale to lift, and then exhale to lower. You're going to hold and maintain the position you're in. And again, breathing in, and breathing out. And breathing in, and breathing out. Good, just 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. Last one. Well done, and this time we're going to hold it there. Reach your arms back. Now see if you can lift one leg away from the floor, and then see if you can lift the other, and then just feel really long in your body. Keep the abdominals engaged. Breathing in, and out. And then take 1 more breath. And lower the hands. Lower the feet 1 down at a time. And then roll back down with control. Well done. From there, pop your hands by your chest. And again, just going to push yourself back into a resting position. Tailbone to the heels. Reach those arms forward. Let the head and neck be heavy. Just take a few breaths in this position. Good, take 1 more breath here, and then when you're ready, just going to roll yourself up and come into a seated position when you're ready. So if we come into a seated position, and we're going to come onto your elbows and forearms. So your feet and knees are hip width apart, and then you're going to bring your hands and your elbows down to the floor there. Okay, so basically the opposite of what we did earlier. So in this position, again, just want to really think about your posture. So we don't want to collapse, so you don't want to slouch. So you really want to press away as much as we can, create that space, and just feel really open across your chest, across your collarbones. And then what we're going to do here is hold this position. So yeah, really challenging for the upper body. And then we're going to lift both legs away from the floor. And we're going to bring your feet and we're going to bring your knees together. So just going to practice a hip roll in this position. So we're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, maintain that lift out of the upper body, and take a breath in here as you rotate, and then exhale to come back to your center. And then again, so squeeze through those inner thighs, maintain that inner thigh connection. Now, if this is really aggravating the lower body, the other option is to come all the way down to the floor and do it on your back. Yeah, if that feels more comfortable, then do that. Okay, we'll do 1 more on each side. Last one. Good, and then just rest 1 foot down and then the other. That's it. Good. So we'll do this one more time. So now this time we're going to change the legs. Okay, so we're now, from this position, we're now going to straighten the legs up to the ceiling. And again, really lift out the upper body. And then we're going to practice just lowering one leg down towards the floor and then lifting it back up. And then again, so you're going to breathe out and then breathe in. And then breathe out. And then breathe in, just one more on each side. And breathe out. And in, last one, engage the tummy. And then bend your knees. Press your feet to the floor. And then when you're ready, you can push yourself all the way up to your seated position. Well done. Good. Okay, now we're going to come over onto your side. So we're going to have your right leg on top. And your... so the leg's going to be in front of you, okay? So your right knee is bent and then your other leg is, straight there, okay? So just going to press away from the floor with this foot and this, both the feet, and your heel is in line with the hip there, so fingertips are pointing outwards. So what we're going to do is going to come into a bit of a back bend. Now there is an alternative to this which I'll demonstrate in a minute. So you're just going to draw the belly button in, you're going to push up and away, so you're going to push those hips up and you're just going to take that arm up and back into that lovely side and back bend stretch, and then you're going to come forward and bring your arm all the way back down to the floor. Okay? Or stack your knees on top of each other and then come up this way, so lift your arm up as you lift your hips and pelvis and then come back down to the floor. Okay, so that's the other option. Okay, so we're here, so again reaching the arm up and back and let the head and neck drop, so let it be heavy and then come back down, and then again, so you're going to lift up and back down. Okay, 2 more and push those hips up and back down, and then last time, this time we're going to hold it there, let the head drop and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take one more breath, and when you're ready, come all the way back down to the floor. Well done. Good. Okay, now from here, before we do the other side, just going to come to all fours, so back to 4-point kneeling again. So when you're ready, so again, you've got your hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath your hips. So we're going to go back to what we did in one of the videos at the beginning, some tricep presses, but in the box position. So we're going to repeat that again. So in your 4-point kneeling, just bend both your elbows and just come down towards the floor there, and then come all the way back up. So remember, it doesn't matter if your elbows don't come all the way down, you just go to where you can, that's comfortable for you. And then again, so you're going to exhale and then inhale. And then 2 more. And last one. And rest. Well done. Okay, now we're going to come into a half plank. So if you just shuffle your knees back a bit, so they're away from your hips, and then you want to feel your shoulders move over the wrists, and again bring your feet away from the floor, and you're going to repeat the same movement or stick to what you just did. So again, you're just going to exhale to come down and inhale to push. So breathing out and breathing in and breathing out and breathing in. Just 2 more. And last one. Well done. Just have a little breather and then sit back into a resting position. Okay, now we'll do this whole section again, but now we're going to lift one leg away. Okay, so from this box position, so again, you don't have to, you can keep both knees on the floor, absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is you're going to stretch the right leg back behind you. Now we're going to activate the glute and then lift your leg up from the floor, and you're going to keep hold of that. So the leg doesn't change, it stays in that position. And then again, you want to feel the upper body come forward slightly. So again, bringing those shoulders over the wrists, draw the belly button in, And then again, we're going to bend and we're going to come down towards the floor, and then we're going to push all the way back up. And then again, so we're going to breathe out and then breathe in. Good, keep the tummy engaged, breathing out and breathing in. Good, 2 more there. Well done, last one. And push, well done, and have a breather. Good. Now we need to do that all over again on the other side. So the other leg, okay? So again, you can stay with the box push-ups. You don't have to stretch your leg away, absolutely fine. So again, listen to your bodies, work at your level that suits you. So again, stretch the left leg away. And then again, bring your weight forward slightly, so shoulders over the wrists. And then lift that leg away. So really lengthen the back of your leg, reach the toe away from the body. And then when you're ready again, you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to breathe out and then breathe in. And then breathe out and breathe in. That's it. So feel like your nose diving forward. Good. 2 more. And last time. Well done. And rest. Good. Sit back. Have a little breather. Breathing in for your nose and out for your mouth. Okay, and now we're going to come back up to sitting. Okay, so now we're going to go back to your little back bend, but now with the left leg on top. Okay, so again, bend the top leg, straighten the bottom leg. Okay, and they're quite away from each other. So one leg is coming sort of towards the edge of the mat, and then the other one's the other side. And then again, the hand behind you, so the heel of the hand is in line with the hip. And then just have your arm out in front. And then you're going to use your feet to help you, and then really think about pushing those hips up to the ceiling. Okay, so you're going to take a breath in and then breathe out. You're going to push up and take the arm back and then come all the way back down. Okay, and then repeat. So you're going to go up and back and then come back down. Good, so really important to use those legs. Okay, so really press away, push those hips up as high as you can, and then come back down. And again, let the head and neck go as you go over. And remember to come into that alternative version if needed. So I'll just quickly demonstrate. So both the knees are stacked, heel of the hand in line with the hip, and again, coming up into that side bend, and then coming back down again. Okay, so that's the other option. Okay, do 1 more, and then this time, we're going to hold it there just for a few breaths. So when you're ready, lift yourself up, take the arms back and hold, breathing in and breathing out. Good, take 1 more breath there. And when you're ready, come all the way back down to the floor and rest. Well done. From there, just to release the shoulders, release the upper body, come back to 4-point kneeling. And yeah, just going to come into the puppy dog stretch. So just take your hands underneath the shoulders and then just reach them forward slightly, well, quite a bit. And then when you're ready, just lower your chest, lower your breastbone towards the floor, bring your head down to the mat. Then again, think about sending those armpits down towards the floor there and hold. Just bring your breath back to a normal rhythm. Good, and then just take 1 more breath in this position. And when you're ready, just walk your hands in and then bring your feet together, big toes together. Take your knees as wide as the mat if the hips allow it. And again, come all the way down to the floor. Stretch your arms forward as much as you can and then press those fingertips down into the floor. So spread through those fingers. And again, just breathe into those hips. Breathe into the shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Now we're going to come into a variation of thread the needle. So from this position, just lift your chest and then just feed the left hand through underneath the armpit, lower the shoulder, lower the head to the floor, and then just hold that there. So again, press the fingertips down, breathing in and breathing out. And take one more breath. And then swap over and do the other side, same again. And feed the right hand through this time. And again, spread for the fingers, push your fingertips into the floor. And again, just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then take one more breath in this position. And when you're ready, again, just slowly bring the hand in to push yourself back up and then come into a seated position to finish. So when you're ready, come back to, again, that long frog position or come into cross-legged, whichever's most comfortable for you. And again, just sit up nice and tall, nice and long in the spines, that's it. And then when you're ready, you're just going to shrug your shoulders, so just lift the shoulders up, take a breath in, and breathe out to let go. And again, just breathing in and breathing out. One more time. Lovely. Good. And then that's it for today. Well done. I know that was quite tough. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.